It begins with a sound, a whisper carried on the wind. This is a land that does not reveal itself all at once. It asks you to listen, to wait. Here, stories are not just told, they are etched into the very fabric of the earth. They are carried in the dust that rises from an ancient path and in the cool air that descends from the highest peaks on the planet. To understand this place, one must first learn to be still, to close one's eyes and simply feel the immense, breathing presence of a subcontinent that has witnessed the dawn of countless civilizations. It is a mystery wrapped in vibrant color and profound silence. Imagine a vast expanse where the horizon seems to stretch into eternity. The land is a canvas, painted with colors that shift with the passing of each hour. At dawn, it is a soft, hazy blue. By midday, it is a brilliant, sun-bleached gold, and as evening approaches, it is bathed in shades of deep orange and violet. The air itself feels ancient, heavy with the scent of dry earth and distant rain. This is a place of incredible scale, where mountains pierce the heavens and rivers carve their way through stone with the patience of millennia. It is a landscape that humbles and inspires in a single, breathtaking moment. The first clues to its secrets lie not in grand monuments, but in the subtle movements of life. A shadow flits across the plains. A call echoes from a hidden valley. This is a world governed by rhythms that have remained unchanged for an eternity. The sun dictates the day's activity. The monsoon brings life. The dry season tests endurance. To truly see India, one must look beyond the obvious. One must search for the quiet dramas unfolding in the shade of a banyan tree or the silent patience of a predator waiting for its moment. The real story is written in the language of survival. This journey is not one of distance, but of perception. It is about peeling back the layers of a reality that is far more complex than it first appears. It is a land where 1 billion lives unfold in a dazzling, chaotic dance. Yet, hidden within that chaos is a profound and unshakable order, an ancient pulse that beats beneath the surface of modern life. It is here, in the quiet spaces between the noise, that the true character of this extraordinary land begins to reveal itself. We must tread softly, for we are walking through a living, breathing history. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of India, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more real stories and untold wonders from around the world. Join us as we continue to explore the extraordinary. The story of this land is often written in water, or the lack of it. Consider the great deserts of the West. Here, the sun is an unforgiving ruler. The landscape is a sea of sand, sculpted by winds that have blown for ages. It seems an impossible place for life to thrive. Yet, it does. Look closer. A desert fox, with ears like satellite dishes, listens for the faintest sound of prey beneath the sand. A beetle climbs a dune at dawn, tilting its body to catch the morning dew. Every creature here has mastered the art of survival against incredible odds, a testament to life's refusal to surrender. Then, the winds shift. From across the ocean, great clouds gather, pregnant with rain. The monsoon arrives. It is not just a weather event, it is a transformation. The first drops hit the parched earth with a sizzle, releasing a scent that signals a new beginning. What was once brown and barren erupts into a world of impossible green. Rivers that were mere trickles swell into powerful torrents, reshaping the land as they thunder towards the sea. The air, once dry and hot, becomes thick with humidity, and the drone of 1 million insects celebrating the return of life. The entire subcontinent seems to exhale in relief. In the south, where the rains are most generous, lie the Western Ghats. These are not just mountains, they are a fortress of biodiversity, A wall of green that rises steeply from the coast, catching the monsoon clouds. Within these dense forests, life exists in layers. High in the canopy, monkeys leap from branch to branch. On the forest floor, a myriad of smaller creatures go about their secret lives. Waterfalls cascade down sheer rock faces, their roar a constant presence. Here, the sound of water is the sound of life itself, a powerful force that has carved this lush paradise over eons. This cycle of thirst and abundance defines everything. It dictates when crops are planted, when animals migrate, and when rivers can be crossed. It is a powerful annual rhythm that connects every living thing. From the driest desert to the wettest rainforest, the presence or absence of water is the central drama. It is a constant reminder that in this land of extremes, life is a delicate balance, a dance between scarcity and plenty, between the patient wait and the joyful celebration. And the land itself is the stage for this epic performance. Deep within the tangled forests, a different kind of power reigns. It moves with a silence that belies its size. This is the realm of the tiger. To see one is to witness perfection in predatory design. Each stripe is unique, a pattern of shadow and light that allows it to dissolve into the tall grasses. It walks with a deliberate, measured grace, placing each paw with immense care. The tiger is the solitary, silent ruler of its domain, an embodiment of the wild spirit of India. It is a presence that can be felt long before it is ever seen. The forest holds its breath when the tiger is on the move. The chattering of monkeys falls silent. The alarm call of a deer, a sharp, sudden bark, echoes through the trees, a signal that the king is hunting. The air grows still, charged with anticipation. We follow not with our eyes, but with our ears, listening to the story the forest tells us. A rustle in the undergrowth, the snap of a twig. These are the only clues to the predator's path. It is a slow, suspenseful drama where every sound has meaning and every moment is filled with tension. This magnificent creature is more than just a predator. It is a vital part of the health of the entire ecosystem. By hunting, it maintains the balance between herbivores and the vegetation they consume. The tiger's presence ensures that the forest remains a vibrant, diverse, and healthy system. Its kingdom is a complex web of life, where every plant and animal has a role to play. The fate of the forest and the fate of the tiger are intrinsically linked. One cannot survive without the other. They are two parts of a single, magnificent story of interdependence. To watch a tigress with her cubs is to see a different side of this powerful animal. The fierce hunter becomes a patient teacher and a gentle protector. She leads them to water, shows them how to stalk, and disciplines them with a soft cuff of her massive paw. In these quiet moments, we see the future of the kingdom being secured. These young apprentices are learning the skills they will need to one day rule their own territories. It is a poignant reminder that even for the most powerful, life is a cycle of learning, teaching, and survival. This is a land of astonishing numbers, a place where statistics often defy belief. Did you know that India is home to the largest gatherings of humanity on Earth? Events where tens of millions of people come together, moving like a single organism. It is also home to the world's largest postal network, a system so vast it includes post offices that float on water and others that are delivered by camelback. These facts are not just trivia, They are windows into a society that operates on a scale and complexity that is almost unimaginable. A system of organized chaos. Consider the railways, a network of iron veins that crisscross the subcontinent, carrying over 20 million people every single day. That is equivalent to the entire population of Australia on the move daily. Each train journey is a microcosm of India itself, a vibrant, noisy and colourful world where strangers become temporary family, sharing food, stories and laughter. The rhythmic clatter of the wheels on the track is the nation's heartbeat, a constant sound that connects sprawling metropolises to the most remote villages. It is a testament to a nation in perpetual motion. And then there are the contrasts that exist side by side. In the bustling cities, you can find some of the most advanced technology companies in the world pushing the boundaries of the digital age. Just a short journey away, you can find communities that live in ways that have remained unchanged for centuries. A farmer may guide a plough pulled by oxen in a field, while overhead, a satellite passes, mapping the very land he tills. It is a place where the ancient and the hypermodern do not just coexist, they intertwine in the fabric of daily life. This duality is the source of the nation's incredible resilience and energy. It is a society that has mastered the art of holding contradictions. It can be deeply spiritual and intensely practical. It can be wildly chaotic and profoundly peaceful. The unseen currents are the social and cultural threads that hold this immense diversity together. Faith, family, community, and an unshakable sense of identity create a powerful bond. It is this invisible structure that allows the great, chaotic, beautiful dance of Indian life to continue day after day. The energy of an Indian city is a physical force. It hits you the moment you arrive, a symphony of sounds, the endless drone of traffic, the calls of street vendors, the distant echo of a temple bell, and the murmur of a million conversations. It is a river of humanity, flowing through streets packed with cars, rickshaws, bicycles, and wandering cows. The air is thick with the smells of spices, exhaust fumes, and incense. To an outsider, it can seem like pure pandemonium. But for those who live here, it is simply life, a vibrant, relentless, and utterly captivating spectacle. Look closer into the chaos, and you will find pockets of extraordinary peace. Down a narrow alleyway, you might discover a quiet courtyard where a family shares a meal. On a rooftop overlooking the sprawling city, a man flies a kite, a small speck of color dancing in the sky. In the midst of a bustling market, a craftsman sits, patiently carving a block of wood, his focus absolute, seemingly immune to the noise around him. These moments of serenity are not separate from the chaos. They exist because of it. They are sanctuaries carved out of the storm, proving that peace is a state of mind. Then, leave the city behind. Journey towards the mountains or the sea, and the world transforms. The frantic energy of the metropolis gives way to a profound and ancient calm. In the Himalayas, the only sound is the wind whistling through the prayer flags and the distant cry of an eagle. The air is thin and pure. Here, time itself seems to slow down. The sheer scale of the snow-capped peaks forces a sense of perspective, making human concerns feel small and insignificant. This is a sanctuary of a different kind, one of immense space and overwhelming silence. This is the central paradox of India. It is at once one of the most crowded and one of the most empty places on earth. It is a land of deafening noise and of absolute stillness. The experience of one only makes the other more profound. A journey through the frantic energy of Mumbai's streets makes the silence of the Ladakh mountains feel even more sacred. It is in this constant swing between two extremes, the intense energy of human life and the deep peace of the natural world, that the true complex soul of India is found. We have traveled from sun-scorched deserts to rain-drenched forests. We have witnessed the silent power of the tiger and felt the vibrant pulse of the city. We have seen a land of impossible contrasts, where ancient traditions and futuristic ambitions live side by side. But to truly understand this place, one must do more than just see it. One must feel it. The story of India is not a narrative to be read, but an experience to be lived. It is a journey that engages all the senses and challenges every perception. It does not offer simple answers. It leaves you with deeper questions. Imagine yourself standing on a riverbank at dawn. The air is cool and misty. The water flows slowly, carrying marigold garlands from the morning's prayers. The soft chants of a distant temple drift towards you on the breeze. Now, picture yourself in the heart of a spice market. The air is thick with the scent of cardamom, turmeric, and chili. The colors are overwhelming. Piles of red, yellow, and green powders creating a painter's palette. All around you is the sound of bargaining, laughter, and the energy of commerce. Both of these moments are India. Both are equally true. The land itself seems to hold a memory. The stones of an ancient fort remember the tread of kings. The waters of a sacred river remember the prayers of generations. The wind that sweeps across the plains carries stories of empires that have risen and fallen. To walk here is to walk through layers of history, to feel the echoes of the past in the present moment. It is a place that reminds us that we are all part of a much larger, much older story. A story of survival, of faith, and of the enduring power of the human spirit. Ultimately, India remains a mystery. It is a land too vast, too diverse, and too complex to ever be fully known. And perhaps that is its greatest gift. It invites us not to conquer it with knowledge, but to approach it with wonder, to stand before its immense beauty and its bewildering chaos, and simply be present, to listen to its whispers, to feel its rhythms, and to allow ourselves to be changed by it. The journey never truly ends. It only leaves you with a profound sense of awe and a desire to return, to listen, and to wonder once more.